Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you. So the reason I started my YouTube channel was to be a beauty blogger, and that's what I love. I love makeup, I love hair, I love tutorials, I love trying new products. Like, that's what I love. But this week I've been fighting with God a little bit of, you know, he's been asking me, is that really what you want to do with your YouTube channel? And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I want to be a beauty blogger. I'm a makeup artist. It makes sense that I'm a beauty blogger on YouTube. I mean, what other special skills do I have? I don't have much to offer. And I've been kind of wrestling with him with that for about a week now. And I finally came to the conclusion that I don't need to just use my YouTube channel as a beauty blogger, but I also want to be able to use it as a platform for my faith and sharing my heart with you guys. And I know it's kind of scary to me, and you know, it makes me nervous because, you know, I don't have really much to offer anybody, but that's ultimately the conclusion I came to. So this is me following what God told me to do, so here it goes. Okay, so this week I have had something, well, for the past few months actually, I've had something laid on my heart and I wanted to share it with you guys, and it is about perspective. Perspective is a certain attitude towards something or just a point of view. And perspective is super important because the way we perceive things ultimately determines how we feel about things. And it's super important to get perspective. You know, not look at it from just one point of view, but look at it from multiple points of view. Anyway, as some of you guys may know, I've worked at Chick-fil-A since I was 16 years old. I had my 5-year anniversary last week, and that's crazy because it was just meant to be a first-time job until I went off to college, and I have just stayed. And I've been getting sort of bitter about it because I'm actively seeking new jobs for during the week when I'm not working weekends. I wanted something to kind of complement my job that I do on the weekends. I wanted something to go along with, you know, weddings and all that. So I applied at a couple bridal salons as bridal consultants. I got a couple callbacks, and applied at a formal dress shop, applied at a couple of salons, and ultimately they all kind of like led to dead ends. And I was kind of confused because I'm like, well, God, you're opening so many doors with this makeup job. Like, I keep getting clients, I keep getting calls, and I'm very well on my way to being a full-time hair and makeup artist. Like, why aren't you opening the doors for me to leave Chick-fil-A and get something better that will complement my other job? And Aaron kind of pulled me aside last week. Aaron's my husband, for those of you guys who don't know. He pulled me aside and he was like, Abby, you're getting really stressed out and bitter about being at Chick-fil-A, and you need to get perspective. And I was kind of taken back. I was like, well, God's not opening the doors for me to leave, and I feel like I need to leave. And then he's like, you need to get perspective. So I did a little thinking, and I ultimately came to the conclusion, if God isn't giving you the answers you want, then you need to ask, why is he saying no, or why is he saying not now? And I came to the conclusion that God has you where you are for a reason, and it's your job to figure out what that reason is. Whether it may be to be a friend to someone who needs you, whether that means to minister to someone who's been needing to be ministered to, whether that's being a light to people at your job, whether that is just being a friend and learning perseverance while you're there, and learning, you know, trial and error while you're there, and growing as a person and in your walk with God while you're there. So that's ultimately the conclusion I've come to, and it's completely like changed my whole perspective on work and life and everything, because ultimately our joy doesn't come from the things of this world and what we're doing in our jobs and what we're going to school for. Ultimately it comes from Jesus Christ, and that's where we need to pull our joy from. So I got new perspective a few weeks ago, and since then I've been unbelievably happy, and so many blessings have come because of it, because I just kind of finally accepted that God was saying not now. Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, and to give you a hope and a future. And if you truly believe God has your best interest in mind and has your future in mind, then you need to be happy where you're at, because there's a plan in place and you need to trust that. So, and life's too short to be upset or bitter about anything, okay? You need to take every day as a new opportunity to be a blessing to someone and make the difference that we as Christians are called to make. So, and just find happiness in the little things. Because ultimately, everything's gonna work out. So why not be happy in the meantime? Anyway, guys, I was super nervous about that, but that's what's been on my heart for the past couple weeks, and I hope you guys liked it. And if you didn't like it, please don't hurt my feelings and tell me I'm stupid, because I feel a little stupid. But this is just me doing what I feel like I've been called to do. So anyway, guys, if you liked this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have a makeup tutorial next week on the new Jouer Skinny Dip collection. It's coming in the mail tomorrow, and I'm super excited about it. But I will have a glittery eye makeup look for you guys next week. And then the week after, I don't know. I'm just swinging it right now. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.